Hello guys. Welcome back to welcome back to Don't Chase Attract podcast. Guys, I'm so happy you guys are back to just join me and I'm so glad for all the support and thank you so much for everything you guys done and just being supportive and commenting and reposting and stuff. So, woo! I'm excited to start another episode of Don't Chase Attract. So, we're gonna hop right on onto what we are going to be talking about today. This is a follow up of Understanding Yourself, my last podcast. This is going to be it's gonna be like a couple of episodes and modules of the same kind of, it's like courses of like understanding yourself, building confidence, getting to know yourself better, and just living a whimsical life. And that's how we want to live, guys. We got this. We're going to do this together, and I'm here to help you guys and just give tips and experience on what I've went through before. Now, this episode is 3 steps to build unshakable confidence. I'll give you guys 3 steps and actions you guys can do to help build the strong confidence. Oh, no, yeah. Guys, we need to catch up on how did the question go last week? Like, did you guys ask yourself, what makes me an authentic person? Did you guys try to find out or just figure out how you're going to do this? You guys still can keep doing this. Keep putting it to practice, guys, and just asking yourself, what makes me authentic? What makes me happy? Is it going for my walks? Is it seeing my friends? Like, anything, guys. It could be anything. But yeah, anyways, we'll get straight into this. I want to talk about how confidence is something you can't, you don't naturally have unless you're a type like, let's say A person, B person. You're there's confident people out there, but it's really how do you get that confidence, Like, how do you get that? Well, guys, it's all about building up to who you are. So when you understand yourself better and you start to like yourself, you're gonna start having confidence. Guys, we're not gonna like ourselves if we don't. We're not gonna have confidence if we don't like ourselves. Like if we just hate ourselves, if we're always working hard and not working on ourselves and not taking the time of day to be with ourselves, just sit with ourselves, we're not gonna have this confidence that we so much yearn for. And maybe our friends have that, our coworkers, our boss, they all have confidence and they're like, why can I have that? Why can I not have that? Signs you don't have confidence could be maybe having your head down, twiddling your thumbs, holding your hands, kind of just making yourself look lower than you actually are. But guys, we are not that. We're way higher than that. Guys, we have our morals high. We have our standards high. We're that's not who we are. So today and over these weeks, we're going to figure out who we are and how we can achieve that type of confidence and be that type of person that says, heck yeah, I know who I am. I'm content with her. I know her. I can keep promises to her. You guys will know each other. Trust me. You guys will know who you are. Period. So, let's get straight into this, guys. First step is keep small promises to yourself. And you might be like, why am I going to make promises? What do you mean? Make promises to myself? Oh, I'm gonna go for a walk and or just say oh, I'm not gonna curse again. I'm not gonna do this. I'm not gonna do that ever again. Guys, that's not how it works. We are not perfect. We are going to lie to ourselves all the time. The one thing you cannot control is that when you have a pattern you keep doing, pretend you have a cursing problem. You are gonna you saying after cursing for a while, you can't just be okay, I'm not gonna curse tomorrow, guys. I'm not gonna curse. I swear. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. You're gonna curse. I know you. You will curse. It's just the way it is. It's your habits and what you do. If you're used to cursing a lot, you can't just make the small little promise. Oh, I'm gonna, you have to really work on that. But what I'm saying is confidence isn't just about big wins. It's about having your self-trust, trusting yourself that you can stick to your word. stick to what you do. Stick to how you're gonna help people and stuff. Like, say, oh, I'm gonna make breakfast for you tomorrow, mom. And then you just decide, like, not to. And she's all excited. You decide not to? Like, girl, that could be a promise. You want to trust yourself. I'm gonna get up early, make that breakfast, bring it over to her. Like, it's like keeping on top of that after saying that. Like, keeping your word to others is the first step, but like keeping your word to yourself is so important, guys. Like, you don't understand. Like, when you can keep your word to yourself, when you can get to that workout, but when you can go on that walk, when you can read that 10 pages a day, starting from small habits and building up to bigger ones, when you can do that, that's when you really know, wait, I think I got this. I think I can trust myself. I can eat healthy. I can be active. I can go hang out with my friends. Like, when you can keep those small promises to yourself, you know you're in. You know you're in. And that's very, very, like, it helps you have confidence in yourself when you know you can do that. When you can trust yourself, it's like, hey, I can do anything. I can hold my head high. I can do good in work. I can do good in anything. And it's just like, Barbie dream world. You can dream it, you know it, you believe it. I know it could be hard, like, all of a sudden being like, hey, it's time to have a gym morning routine. Like, your gym routine. Like, it's time to have a routine, and you could be like, how do I start this? You could just expect yourself to be like, okay, I'm gonna work out 6 days a week after never working out at all. Like, no, guys, that's not how we do this. This is how you do it. This is a way you can do it. Start by saying, hey, I'm gonna go to the gym 3 times a week or 2 times a week. I'm gonna do classes, maybe in Pilates, or I'm just gonna show up. Showing up is the best form of consistency. That's when you know, like, when you show up, that just shows yourself, hey, wait, maybe I can do this. And the more you even show up, maybe if you do nothing in the gym, pretend you go to the gym and you kind of just try the equipment out and you kind of just stand around. You go 3 times a week doing that, you're gonna be like, hey, maybe I can try this routine I saw online, or maybe I could try this like treadmill 30 times, like, or 30 minutes, sorry, 30 minutes a day. Like, maybe I can just, like, try this, try that, get this routine, and then you start building up your confidence, and then it's like 3 times a week, then it turns into like 4 times a week. You start loving it. You're being consistent. You feel like you have purpose. 5 times a week, you're in. Your friends start coming to the gym. You guys all start working out 6 times a week. You're like, that's who you are. You're a gym girly. You're a gym guy. Like, that's who you are. So it's like, it's built in. Like, you know what you're doing. So that's how you could build habits, like slow processes, like maybe say 20 minutes a day of walk, like 20 minutes of walking. You really want to walk, but you find it hard because you're busy, you're doing stuff, maybe you're reading, you're not into walk. Maybe you're just not into like going and walking, I don't know. But like, just say that. 20, take that dog, go 20 minutes a day. Your dog's waiting for you, the dog's at the end of the bed. Just like take that dog, put the leash on the dog, and walk. 20 minutes a day at least, guys. 20 minutes. You can build up. Like, once you go 20 minutes, you're going to be like, hey, I like walking. This is fun. I could try this trail. It just depends on small habits building up, up, up. It's a staircase, guys. You cannot just go 1 to 100 that quick. It's usually 25%, 50%. Like, you just go up slowly and slowly. And yeah, so wait, yeah. So the reason why your brain's like, hey, I think we can do this. I think I could trust myself is because you're proving to yourself you could trust. You're proving to you that you could trust yourself. You're just making proof, guys. When you could follow that promise, when you can go to that gym, when you can do those stuff that you promised you would do, when those workout shoes and your workout clothes are just on the floor for the next morning, you wake up 5 a.m. Oh, actually, I'm pretty tired. You know what? Maybe I'll start Monday. Maybe I'll start Monday. Maybe I'll start Monday. When you actually cut that habit out of your head, you wake up at 5 a.m. and you're like, let's just get up and just try this. You're proving to yourself, guys. You're giving your brain proof that you are reliable. That you are reliable, and that's the foundation of self-assurance. When you prove to yourself that your brain is like, I think we're reliable. I think we can trust ourselves. I think we can do this. You give yourself more purpose, and you're just overall a queen. We love being queens, guys. And hey, I get it. It's so hard to just when that bed is so comfortable, when that book is so interesting, when whatever you're doing is much funner than doing what you should be doing and what you promised yourself to be doing. It's hard. When you actually put that foot forward, that's the hardest thing you can do. Putting that foot forward is like whoa, whoa, whoa. Your brain takes a step back, but you take a step forward and your brain follows along with that. It's like, wait, okay, because we all have neural pathways, guys, and it's your brain is used to what you repetitively do 24/7. When you feed it, when you show it, when you watch, when you listen to, your brain is so malleable. It's so important to do this before you're 25. And then when you're 25, you can still do this. You can still train your brain. Like you can do anything, guys. We can do anything. But when you train your brain that it's okay, like it'll be okay, then like you could do wonders, guys. Like say you're scared of jumping off a bridge, everyone jumps off in the summer. Say Poetry Bridge, everyone's jumping off and you're like scared. You're scared of heights and you're like, I can't do that. I'm scared of heights. First off, you're making that an identity. Second off, you haven't even tried it. You cannot you cannot say you're gonna die or scared of heights, whatever. You have to jump. You have to jump to be able to say anything. You have to do the thing. And when you do the thing, the fear's gone. You're gone. You did it. So you don't have to be scared. You don't have to feel left out or torn and oh, I wish I could do that. I would like you don't have to be upset every time you go swimming with your friends. Guys, I've experienced, okay? I've experienced. But you don't have to be scared. When you do that thing, when you get over that fear, that's when you can be like, you clock it. Then you want to do it again and again. I wanted to do something this summer. I was like, you know what? I want to do something interesting. Like, I want to do something. I'm 16 or 15. I was like, I need to do this. So everyone was jumping off the bridge, and I hate heights. I can't look over a bridge. I literally will puke. I stepped over that bar. I looked down at the water, and that was the worst mistake I did, obviously. But I looked ahead, and I just took a step forward. In the water, I was like screaming. I was so happy. I felt so accomplished. You guys will feel so accomplished and have purpose when you do those things. When you get over that fear. When you just do it. Because when you just do it, that's when you prove yourself. You can do anything. Next step, guys. This is a big one, okay? Oh, need to fix my posture. Sorry. This is a big one, okay? So let's say you guys shift your knowing to learning. You guys might all think, you might be like, hey, I know it all. I know these test answers. I know the answer to this. I know this person. I know all the juicy gossip. But maybe, like, practice saying, I don't know. The reason why is many people lose confidence because they feel they must have all the answers. They feel like they have to know everything, guys, and you might be keeping like that's also part of keeping promises to yourself. Like you feel like you know everything, whatever, blah blah blah. The more you say, "Oh, I know this, I know that," like you take your precious energy away from your confidence because maybe you don't know it. Like what if you don't know it? You don't have to know all the answers. To practice this, you can you can be like, "I don't know," instead of saying, "Oh, I know this, I know that." Like just you can be a person who doesn't know. You don't have to know everything. It's hard because some people like it's like your identity, you know a lot, you're a smart person, say your grades are really high, like you fail on a test, it's like my identity is being crushed, you lose your confidence automatically, it's crazy. So just be like, you don't have to put your identity in things that aren't reliable because those things can easily be crushed because our world is so fickle, like nothing lasts, guys. So try to put a I don't know in front of that. I know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know if the answer to this. I don't know if I got a good test score or not. Like, I don't know. Try to not lie to yourself and others. Because lying is like, you're taking your energy away. Like, lying, there's no use in lying. Like, no excuses. No excuses. When we figure out that just not knowing will help you learn and you can grow by not knowing, just like you get data back and stuff, like when you like don't know, you can learn so much. It's crazy. Like you don't have to know everything. Like we don't have to know everything, you know? And when you share the concept of humble confidence. Like, when you trust in the ability to figure things out rather than needing to be perfect immediately, that's when you're like, hey, wait, maybe this is okay to not be perfect, not have my identity built in something. Maybe it'll be okay. Then that's when you realize, hey, wait a second. Like, it's okay. I'll learn. I can learn. When you guys realize that you can learn, you can build more confidence with that. Learning how to play the piano. You don't have to say, oh, I know how to play the piano, and you don't actually. Girl, you can learn how to play, so you can say that. Just build skills, guys. Having confidence is part of having an identity and stuff that are fun and cool. You can have confidence in anything, so just build it. Like, I can be confident to say I'm learning the piano. I don't know how to play the piano yet, but I'm learning how to. So I wouldn't say, oh, I know how to play the piano. Like, I don't know how to play the piano. I'm learning. Switch that mindset and switch those words around, guys. Switch them around. Step number 3. Guys, this is the last step. We got this. We got this. Audit your inner dialogue and external validation. What is your like audit? Heck? Like what is that? This is what I'm saying, guys. This is what I'm saying, okay? Um when you put your value into what people think about you and likes and external praise, that makes your self-worth so fragile, guys. I used to have this friend where they had to like me. Like, they had to like me. If they didn't like me, I was nothing because my identity was in them and how much they liked me because they were so liked and they were so cool. So I was like, okay, like, they gotta like me. Like, this is my friend here. Did that end up well? Well, no, obviously not. Because if your identity is in someone else, you're gonna be dropped like a bucket. They're gonna even feel the energy of obsession, and they might just push you away, like, automatically. Like, that's true. You can feel other people's vibes and energy, and they pick up on that. If you're obsessed, you're gone already. Like, you're gone. You're out the door. Your identity cannot be in other people because other people cannot hold you up, and other people don't know you as much as you know yourself, or are supposed to know yourself. Other people will not know you like as much as you know yourself. So it's like you guys can't rely on other people and how much they like you and how much they want you and how much they're, because you're gonna be dropped at the drop of a bucket. I'm telling you guys, this is not good. Your confidence will go so low. Like, we cannot rely on external praise. Oh, you're so good at that. You're so good at this. You're so good at that. Because when you mess up on that, you're like, oh my gosh, I hate myself. And then the negative talk comes in. And then this. And then that. And the thoughts. Oh, I hate myself. Like, I'm not good at this. I'm stupid. And then your confidence goes lower. And then you start twiddling your thumbs. You start being closed in. Because you could be confident 1 second and not confident the next. That's why you sometimes gotta fake it till you make it. But sometimes you can't fake it because confidence is just like a natural, it's like a natural, like, your head's high because your understanding and your brain knows who you actually are. Your brain knows. You don't. One thing is, if you're also like talking negative about yourself, it's like, would you say that to your good friend, your nice friend? Would you say that to your friend, like, you look in the mirror, like, I'm so ugly. Like, look at me, my unibrow is showing. Would you say that to your friend? Or maybe even like, you're like playing the piano or you're like doing an art project. I'm so not artistic. I'm so bad at painting. I'm so bad at this. I'm so bad at that. Would you say that to your friend? Would you say that to your friend? Would you say that to your younger version of yourself? You suck at painting. You suck. Like, you suck at everything. Like, whatever. Would you do that to your friends? The smaller version of yourself? No. I don't think you would. Maybe if you're honest, but like, have a little bit more compassion. Maybe change the words up. Hey, we're learning. You're doing good. You're doing okay. You're doing, like, you're taking step by step. You're trying. If you're trying, especially. Like, you're trying. You're so hard. You're doing good. Like, step by step. The more you'll get better at that, that skill, what you are, like, you'll feel better about yourself. Maybe you'll shave that unibrow that you have. I don't know, but it's just about how you talk to yourself on the inside and how others talk about you. Like, it's just everything is like built on that. So, guys, it's okay. Like, everything will be okay. So, guys, the key point to this, the takeaway, the whole podcast takeaway is encourage. You guys need to encourage yourselves with your effort. take in those small accomplishments, those small achievements, embrace them, and be kind to yourself, and be like, hey, this is okay, like, in your unique quirks and the things you're good at and stuff. Like, maybe you're good at horseback riding and everyone else is good at basketball, and you're not good at basketball, and you're like, oh my gosh, guys, like, I'm not in this, I'm not into the gang, guys. You can take those unique quirks and turn them into something big, something valuable. You don't have to be like the crowd. You don't. Like, we don't have to be like that. Like, and stop comparing yourselves to their, like, what? Yeah, like, stop comparing your behind the scenes and the small things you're good at, and, like, to people's highlights reel. Because you don't know. What if that's the only thing they're good at? Comparison is the key takeaway of happiness, joy, and finding your true self. Understanding yourself and just building confidence. It's like, that's the takeaway. Comparing. Because someone could be so good at something, you don't know half of what they're going through, what they do, if that's the only thing they're good at, and they don't like anything else, or maybe they don't even like that. Like, stop comparing, because when you find yourself and you find your authenticity, when you find your authenticity, when you practice that, don't compare what makes you happy to someone else's whatever show they put on, or whatever. Maybe that makes them happy, but stop comparing, because you are who you are, and you're the only one that knows yourself. So you don't need to be comparing what makes someone else happy, when you should be glad and content with yourself, because being content is the most precious energy. When you're content with how you are, what you do, when you're just content overall and you're grateful, that changes your whole perspective. It changes everything in your life. It makes you a whole different person when you're content. Like, your peace, like, you have peace, you have, like, this calm joy, your inner self, like, you're so aligned. When you're aligned, guys, it changes everything. Like, being aligned, guys, like, just be aligned. Be aligned. But anyways, guys, that's my key takeaway. Just try to practice this week with talking nice to yourself, giving yourself affirmations, and being honest with yourself. And maybe even keeping promises, too. Like, I'll give you guys 3 things you can do this week. A little homework, and sprinkle it in there. Speak nice to yourself, even when you don't feel like you're doing good. Encourage yourself. Encourage others that are putting themselves down. Encourage people and encourage yourself. That's a step. That's a step. Number 2 is try not to compare yourself to others, and focus a lot on how your accomplishments. Like, keep to your own lane, guys. Keep to your own lane according to accomplishments and skills. It's okay to be there for others and talk to others and think about them, but keep in your lane with your accomplishments, because we're all good at different things. Number 3 is the biggest, guys, biggest. Go for that 20-minute walk. I'm telling you, it changes your whole day. Talk to that person for 12 minutes. I heard that if you talk to someone for 12 minutes, like a friend, it'll change your whole, like, brain path for the day. Like, your negative thinking. Like, you'll just be so whimsical for the rest of the day. You'll be like fairies. Like, talk to your friends, guys. Like, go for that 20-minute walk. Go to the gym that one time. Even if you're not doing anything. Even if you're scrolling on TikTok. Go to the gym. Show up, guys. Be consistent, because that changes the whole prospect. Anyways, guys, thank you guys so much for watching again, and just be you guys. Keep your precious energy, and remember, don't chase. You know the drill.